Trying to do laundry this morning and someone thinks she can play in this laundry basket. You having the time of your life? Yes. Okay, bye. Good morning, everyone. It is Friday and I have the day off today, so I've decided I'm going to vlog and take you with me. I haven't really vlogged anything before. There was one ski trip a couple of years ago where I did kind of film some clips throughout the trip and strung them together. So I guess that kind of was a vlog, but that was really a one-off and I haven't vlogged anything from daily life. So this will be an adventure and an experiment for both of us. I think you're probably supposed to vlog whenever you actually have like plans and interesting things to do for the day. The only thing that is actually on my agenda today is taking Norman, our outdoor cat, to the vet. He recently hurt his paw. I don't know how. He's an outdoor cat. Danny, whom you might be more familiar with, is our indoor cat, but I think he might have hurt something having to do with his nail, and it's been a little bit swollen, so we were able to schedule a vet appointment for him and we get to wrangle him up. He does not like confined spaces, so hauling him into a crate is going to be interesting. I'm not sure how much of that I'm actually going to be able to film. But anyway, I don't know what's going to happen today. It might be a stay-at-home vlog, but I decided to take you with me. So you can see what happens in a typical day for me. A typical off day. Typical day for work, I'm just sitting at a computer for 8 hours a day, but we'll try this. While we're here, I'm filming on my phone so I can see myself, and my hair is super sad this morning. I am out of Velvet Hammer, so I should check and see if Sephora does some kind of curbside pickup thing. I might try to experiment with maybe another hair product to kind of add to that routine and supplement a little bit, maybe like a leave-in conditioner or something. I don't know, it's just feeling super frizzy today. So I kind of want to deal with that. Another thing that I want to point out that I'm going to attempt to see if, maybe I'll just cut this out if it doesn't end up happening, but I've been growing out my eyebrows because I've never really known what shape they should be, and I'd always just kind of tweeze them myself into some kind of shape, but I don't actually know if that really suited my face, or I've always wanted to kind of experiment and do something a little bit different, and so it's lockdown time, and I've had the opportunity to grow out my eyebrows a bit. This is what I am working with naturally, and there's a place that's not too far away from me that has fairly good reviews online, and so I might give them a call and see if they can squeeze me in. The idea of having somebody like right up in my face to deal with my eyebrows is a little bit disconcerting, but they also do like eyelash extensions, and I'm sure they have probably serviced hundreds of customers in the interim, so I think it will be fine. I'm sure everybody will be masked up to the nines in a situation like that, and if they aren't, I will leave, but we'll see if I can get that done as well. Real quick, this is my outfit for the day. I am currently doing laundry, and so this is what was still available, but I wear this all the time. This is my black linen shirt that I got from Old Navy forever ago. I wish they stocked this shirt every season because this one's finally starting to bite the dust a little bit, and I would love it in a replacement black as well as white, but sadly I have not seen it. And a pair of shorts. We are now en route to the vet with a very unhappy Norman. Norman, come here, baby. His paw is hurt. We're gonna get it fixed, and then you're gonna feel better, and then you won't have to hobble around anymore. He doesn't know, he's just stressed out. It'll be okay, little baby. Hello, I'm back. So we had a very stressful, eventful, I'm now using my other camera so I can't actually see myself. Hopefully I'm in frame. But we had a very stressful event taking Norman to the vet. We were a whopping 10 minutes late, and this vet that we've been to for years, I'm really disappointed. They said that because we were 10 whole minutes late, that Norman would have to be a drop-off appointment, meaning that we had to leave him there for a couple of hours, and he's an outdoor cat. We really hate to do that, so that was stressful. But now I am sitting outside Sephora. I quickly ran to get my car washed because it was super dirty. We don't have a garage like I think I've explained before, and so there's a tree just that sits over our driveway where my car usually is, so my car has just been covered in pollen. Honestly, the wash hasn't like gotten rid of all of the problems, but I kind of need to like chisel away at all of the pollen that just kind of encrusts my car from time to time. So that's done. A little bit of car self-care. And while I was in the car wash, I was looking up on Sephora's website, Velvet Hammer, hoping that there would be a curbside option. I did not see a curbside option, but more importantly, I did not see Velvet Hammer by Drybar listed on Sephora's website. So I panicked, and now I'm sitting outside the Sephora here in the Arboretum in Austin, and I am going to go in masked up. I feel a little bit silly going into Sephora. I haven't been going into really any, like I get curbside groceries. I haven't been going into any places, but because I'm a little bit panicked that they may be discontinuing it, I'm gonna brave it and go get me some if they still have it. So wish me luck. So far, so good. There aren't that many people here. Everybody's masked up. You can't touch anything. I'm happy. Okay, as happy as I am about how the store is being run, I do not see Velvet Hammer anywhere. It's usually right there next to the chaser, so this is alarming, but I will use this as an opportunity to try something that I've wanted to try for a little while. Now Drunk Elephant has come out with hair care, and I've been eager to try this Wild Marula Tangle Spray for a little while. Actually, yes. Do you guys still carry Velvet Hammer by Drybar?
Oh, I haven't seen it for a while.
All right, shopping trip complete. It seems that Velvet Hammer, I checked Drybar's website and Velvet Hammer wasn't on there either, and so I think they've discontinued it, which is really sad, but I will contain myself for now. Anyway, I'm using this as an opportunity to try a new product. I've been wanting to try this Tangle Spray, it calls itself, but I've looked at the ingredients online before, and I mean, I'm sure it does detangle, but I also think that this will just make my hair happy in general. Glycerin's the second ingredient. There seems to be a lot of good stuff in here, so I'm excited to try this. And then probably because my hair is just so frizzy today and I was in the temptation aisle and I was tempted, I grabbed this Wave Spray by Way. I don't think I've tried this before, and I didn't really study the ingredient list too much in the line. I didn't want to touch something and then not buy it, but it was $12 and I figure it's a spray format, which kind of works for my hair and preserving the wave. So I'm going to give that a try. And then with my points, I got this tiny little sample of Briogio's Rosarco milk, which I've tried before. It's not super effective for my hair, but it might be good for touching up flyaways, just sort of keeping things down throughout the day. And these are a bit wet because I've disinfected them all with a Clorox wipe, but I'm excited to have new products to try. I haven't tried new things for a while. Okay, I just tried the Wave Spray because I couldn't wait, and from what I can tell, it feels very sticky, but that's kind of exactly what I need to combat my hair being so frizzy and wanting to not stay together. So I'm actually, I don't know, at first blush, pleased with this, and it smells really good. What you just missed is that I called a local eyebrow and eyelash place, and they actually had a cancellation today. So lucky me, I have 1 hour to kill, and then I get to get these bad boys taken care of. So ready. I just got my eyebrows done and I'm so happy. They're still like kind of full, but it just feels so much cleaner. And can you tell that I got them tinted? I think it's really subtle. I'm not gonna tell my husband and see if he can tell. We'll find out. I decided to stop real quick on my way home at my favorite brewery in Austin. I forgot that me and a couple of friends are having a virtual happy hour later this evening, so need to get some beer to have a virtual happy hour. So I am at Oddwood Ales, or Oddwood Brewing, according to the new sign. It's Oddwood Ales on Google Maps, but the new sign says Oddwood Brewing. But I will give you a look. I know that I have subscribers from all over the world, so in case you're curious what a brewery in Austin looks like, I'll show you. So this is Oddwood. Right now, all of these spots have signs for pickup, and I'm the only one here because it is 2:47 on a Friday and not many people are picking up beer, but they have a patio back there. Nobody's sitting on it, but yeah, they're not actually open for anyone to actually go in. It's all just takeout at the moment. I came home and showed my husband my eyebrows and he could not tell. Maybe you can't tell. I can tell because it's my own face and I can see a subtle difference. Anyway, my husband has popped back out to pick up Norman, and before things get crazy, I thought I would fill you in on what happened. So, a couple of days ago, maybe up to a week ago, Norman hurt his paw, and usually we just sort of noticed him limping a bit on it. He was favoring his other front paw instead, and so he's an outside cat. He's very adventurous. He chases squirrels and eats squirrels and lizards and all sorts of things, and so he's kind of a rough and tumble cat, and so we've experienced that before, and usually he bounces back in a couple of days. Not this time. So this time he has still been hobbling around, so we decided to take him into the vet, and long story short, he had to have a toe amputated. Or I guess that's not the long story short, that's the whole story, but he had to have a toe amputated. Apparently what happened is that a nail, one of his claws, got ripped out, and then it proceeded to get infected. And so by this point, the infection had spread so much that they had to take the entire toe. I was freaking out a bit earlier when my husband told me, but I've calmed down, and it's kind of, the way they explained it is that it's the equivalent of losing a pinky. It is not a weight-bearing toe, so he should be just fine. The trick is, we're gonna have to keep him inside, likely in our guest bathroom, for a week until next Friday. And he is very much an outdoor cat. He hates enclosed spaces. We actually tried to bring him inside and put him in our guest bathroom earlier this week because it was hot. He was still hobbling around. We wanted to be able to keep an eye on him and just sort of give him a cool place to rest and kind of recuperate. It lasted a couple of hours before Danny just was so stressed out that she started peeing everywhere. So fortunately we have concrete floors and that was really easy to clean up. But yes, Norman will be home soon with a cone and a bandage that it is our job to keep it on his leg for the duration of the week. Wish us luck. I am preparing the guest bathroom for Norman, and the little IKEA shelf on casters that we usually keep here fits perfectly right here. I'm not actually going to keep it there long term, but it fits like a glove. In an effort to keep Danny from peeing everywhere again this time, I gave her one of the little cat Xanaxes that our vet gave us for giving her before vet appointments. She doesn't seem to be out of it yet. You high, little baby? Let me know when. Okay, I'm pretty sure he is still on pain meds because he is rubbing all over the crate and seems very interested in it. What, you going back in there? Oh, what's wrong? I know what's wrong, but you gotta calm down. Just sit down and rest. You got a cast? That's fun. I've never had a cast. I can sign yours. Meow. Let's get you some food. Oh my God, the vet left a catheter in Norman's leg. I'm glad I noticed before they close. So my husband is now taking Norman back to the vet. Third trip, no big deal. Fun shirt needs to be hung. So I brought these tops out of, well, not this one I do like, but I have been noticing that it's kind of getting a bit worn too. My beloved Target shirts are really biting the dust. I mean, I think it'll work out for a little while longer since I'm not really going anywhere. Like I've said before, I'm not super concerned about what I look like at the moment. I'm also currently covered in Norman hair, but I think these really have bitten the dust, and bringing them out of trial separation has reminded me of that. But it's still good to be able to get a couple of more weeks, or maybe a couple of more months, technically, possibly the entire season, out of some of these. Actually, whenever I was talking to my friend yesterday, she was asking how my husband and I are liking our Vitamix, and I had completely forgotten that we gave her our old blender whenever we upgraded to our Vitamix. So our old blender just didn't have as much power as we were looking for. But I'd forgotten that I passed on that blender to her, and so it was just kind of nice to be reminded and remember that this blender has gotten several more years. It's been a couple of years since we've had a Vitamix, so passing that on to her has meant that it's gotten several more years out of use, or several more years of use. I can't speak right now, but anyway, the whole point is being able to pass items on to other people, especially friends and family, people that you know are going to use those items and have need of them, is really satisfying and a good way to ensure that those items keep on being used. I've now just finished laundry, and I can't remember if I've actually shown this drawer. I feel like every time I show this drawer, I always have things in the wash, so you never see everything in here, but this is literally all of my lounge clothes and workout gear and bathing suit and socks and underwear, or underwear and socks. So if you've ever wondered, this is what it all looks like together. I think the sedative has taken effect. She doesn't care about anything, which is a little disconcerting. But she still seems to be doing fine. I've been watching her breathing, and she has not gotten stressed out like she did the last time we brought Norman in. Are we going somewhere? She is wobbly, though. Watch. That's not how she usually walks. I think her prescription of gabapentin was too much for her petite size. Yeah, eat something, boo butt. That'll be good. Help get that sedative out of your system. We decided he's going to hang out right here. He has slipped his collar. He's also thrown off the cast that was previously on him. That lasted about 20 whole minutes. And now my husband is off to the store to get more vet wrap and a different cone. So, you purring super loud. I have a feeling he's gonna be indoor ready at the end of this week. He seems to be calm and loving it, but the medication he's on may also have not completely worn off. So hopefully I won't be sleeping in a bathtub tonight. Hopefully this guy will be able to stay in here and be good and recover on his own, but we shall see. Anyway, it is now 8 p.m. and my husband is on his way home. He's picking up some takeout. Okay, Norman is not licking his paw. It's okay. But if I've learned anything throughout the day, I've actually learned a ton of stuff, but among the many things I have learned is that if you want to vlog, just vlog, because who knows what will happen in the course of a day. You may wind up with an amputee cat sitting in a bathtub on the internet. This is where I'm at right now. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this very atypical day of mine. This isn't usually what happens, but some parts of it are. Anyway, it's been fun to share this with you, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. And Norman says thank you and goodbye too. He's just gonna fall asleep back here behind a toilet. Ain't that right, Normie? Can you hear that? I hope you can hear him purring. He seems very happy. Up here, look over here. Oh, good boy.